Today I'm gonna rebuild Arsenal with new signings. I'm talking about players like Martin Zubimendi, Christian Norgard, Mosquera, Kepa, and of course the main man himself, Victor Gyökeres. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the look of this team. We have superstars like Bukayo Saka, he is 88 rated. Of course the new signing, Victor Gyökeres, 86 rated. Odegaard, 87 rated. Declan Rice, the same rating. And of course the defensive duo, William Saliba and Gabriel. Okay, I forgot about Raya, he is 86 rated. I did not expect that. We also have very young talents like Lewis Kelly. If you watched him last season in the UCL, he was very good. We also have Ethan Nwaneri. Every time he got put on the pitch last season for Arsenal, he was performing very well. And if you look at the bench, we have very good squad depth. I think we have a backup for every single position. The goal of today's video is to win a treble with Arsenal. Arsenal has never won a treble in their history, which means this challenge will be very hard to complete, so let's see what we can do. And yeah, this team is just looking insane. I do have certain changes that I want to make, and that is to sell Gabriel Jesus and also Zinchenko. Now you guys might wonder why I would want to sell them, and the reason why is we already have Gyökeres as the first choice striker, and then we also have Kai Havertz as the backup striker, so I don't really see the point in having Gabriel Jesus in the squad. Same with Zinchenko. I know the game would probably make Calafiori as the first choice left back in this team, but I really want Lewis Kelly to get playing time, so yeah, I think the best way to do that is to sell Zinchenko. So yeah, let's just go ahead and sell these two players, and I think we got pretty good cash from them. And yeah, by selling those players, our budget has just skyrocketed to 192 million. However, looking at this team, I don't really see where I want to improve. Okay, I know Martinelli is only 82 rated, but I think he can grow into like a 90 plus rated player, so I don't really want to sell him or buy a player in his position. I do feel like we need some backups for the center mid position, and I found two players that can play in those positions. The first one is Pablo Barrios. He's 79 rated, but he's only 21 years old, which means he can grow into a very good player. The other one is Bryce Mendes. He is a former teammate of Martin Zubimendi, so I think he will have very good chemistry with him. He's also higher rated than Pablo Barrios, but I think I'm gonna sign Pablo Barrios. He's younger and he has a lot of room to grow, and there we go. Welcome to Arsenal, Pablo Barrios. So yeah, I think our squad looks pretty good, so let's go ahead and simulate our first season. We are now at the end of the season, and let's see how we did. But before that, this is the Premier League team of the season, and we have 4 players in it. We have Gyökeres, Saka, Ben White, and also David Raya. I think this is a pretty good sign for our season, so let's see how we did. No, we finished second in the Premier League. Looks like we are just continuing the trend of Arsenal getting second every single year. Let's see how we did in the FA Cup. We didn't win it. Let's go to the Carabao Cup. We also didn't win the Carabao Cup. In the Champions League, we finished third, which means we get to the round of 16 instantly without going to the playoff. In the round of 16, we won 4-2 against FC Barcelona. In the quarterfinals, we again won 4-2 against Atletico Madrid. No, we lost against Victor Gyökeres' former club. I guess they wanted revenge for us taking their best player in Gyökeres. So yeah, the season has been quite disappointing, but let's look at the stats. Bukayo Saka is leading the team with 28 goals and 13 assists. Victor Gyökeres, that's what I want to see from him. 27 goals and 6 assists. I think as we progress forward, he can definitely score more goals. And then Martinelli, 16 goals and 8 assists. I expected a bit more from him, but it's okay. It's only the first season. But yeah, for this next season, we have to make some changes. Wait, but before that, I don't see Saliba. Mosquera is in the starting lineup for our team. And yeah, Saliba is nowhere to be seen in the team. Oh my god. Saliba has gone to Real Madrid. I guess he had a release clause or something because I did not sell him. I guess we now have to find a replacement in the centre back position. And I think Upamecano from Bayern Munich is the perfect replacement for William Saliba. And look at that, he's also rejected Man City. But he has not rejected us. Welcome to Arsenal, Dayo Upamecano. Okay, we are now in season 2, and the first thing I'm gonna do is loan out Lewis Kelly. He's not getting a lot of playing time in our team, so I'm gonna loan him out for a couple of years. And in the meantime, I think I'm gonna sign a new left back because Calafiori is only 81 rated, so I think he's only good as a backup. I'm also gonna go ahead and sell Ben White. Same thing as Lewis Kelly. I think Jurriën Timber does not get a lot of playing time, and because of that, I'm gonna sell Ben White and I'm gonna sign another backup right back for Jurriën Timber. For the right back position, I have signed Andrea Cambiaso from Juventus. I think he'll make a very good backup for Jurriën Timber. And for the left back position, I'm gonna sign Miguel Gutierrez. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that so wrongly, but yeah, we're gonna sign him up. And yeah, welcome to Arsenal. I'm not even gonna say his name because I know I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. And yeah, he's gonna be first choice ahead of Calafiori. And yeah, I think our squad looks pretty good. I know last season Martinelli did not do the best job on the left wing, but I think if we trust him, he can be a really good player for his team. So yeah, the first team looks good, the bench looks good. Let's see how we're gonna do in the second season. We are now at the end of the season and look at the stats here. Bukayo Saka with 35 goals and 14 assists. Gyökeres keeping up the consistency from last season with 29 goals and 8 assists. Martinelli 23 goals and 15 assists. A pretty huge upgrade from last season. And Odegaard with 14 goals and 15 assists. Okay, that is a pretty good stats, especially since he's playing as a central midfielder in this team. Now looking at the stats of our players, I think we had a pretty successful season, so let's see how we did. Oh my god, we finished third, which is worse than last season. Aston Villa finished above us, what? And look at the points difference. City won the league with 86 points, while we only had 75. Oh, we did get a trophy, we won the Community Shield, but we didn't win the league or the FA Cup last season. Oh wait, I think last season Man City won the league and the FA Cup, which means they had to face the second place in the Premier League, which is us. So yeah, I guess that's the trophy that we won. At least we got one trophy. Never mind, we got two. We also won the FA Cup. A 1-0 win against Leicester, and City won the Carabao Cup. We didn't win it. Now let's see how we did in the Champions League. Okay, we finished 15th, which means we have to go through the playoffs. And in the playoffs, we destroyed Leipzig. We won with an aggregate of 5-1. No, we lost 3-2 to Monaco in the round of 16. I cannot believe this. Just look at the ratings of some of our players. Gyökeres up to a 91. Same with Saka. Odegaard up to a 90. Same with Rice. I really don't know what went wrong this season, but all I know is next season we have to fix this team. Okay, we are now in the third season, and even though I really like the look of our team, I think the missing piece to this team is that left back position. Now I know we just signed Gutierrez from last season, but he was fighting with Calafiori for this position, and I think we just need someone that is so good at that left back position that he becomes an undisputed first choice in that left back. And I think I found the man for the job, Federico Di Marco. He's 86 rated, 28 years old, and yeah, welcome to the club, Federico Di Marco. I've also decided to transfer Calafiori out, so now we only have two left backs in the club, which is Di Marco and Gutierrez. And yeah, I feel like this squad is more than good enough to win the Champions League and the Premier League. Every single player in the first team is 85 rated or above, and the bench and the squad depth is also looking good. So yeah, let's see how we're gonna do in the third season. We are now at the end of the season, and we have managed to win the Community Shield, so that's another trophy that we've won. Oh, we managed to make the FA Cup final, but we lost to Norwich. I do not know how we lost this one. We've also managed to make the Carabao Cup final, but again we lost in the final 3-2 against Liverpool. And in the Premier League we got second again, just behind Manchester City with a difference of 4 points. I can't believe this, man. We have not won the league and it has been 3 seasons, but we have made the final of the Champions League. This is a must-win game for us. We lost the Carabao Cup final, we lost the FA Cup final, and we got second in the Premier League, so we have to win this. Oh no, but it looks like Gyökeres is injured. I guess Havertz is gonna start this game and Gyökeres is gonna go straight to the reserves, and I guess we'll put Cambiaso in the bench. I'm not sure how this is gonna play out, but let's see what happens. No way, we lost in another final again. Just look at the stats of our players this season. Bukayo Saka again with another 32 goals and 13 assists. Martinelli finally stepping up big time, 29 goals and 9 assists. Gyökeres was injured for most of the games, but he did get 26 goals and 8 assists. Martin Odegaard, what a season, 22 goals and 14 assists. And I'm not gonna lie, this has been such a disappointment. It feels like anytime we got close to greatness, we get to a final of a competition and we lost again and again and again. It's almost like Arsenal actually have that second place DNA. But don't worry, next season I'm gonna make some big changes to make sure we don't bottle any trophies like we did this season. Okay, we are now in the 4th season and I think I want to make some huge changes to this team. Okay, the first player that I want to sign is Rodrigo. I know we have Martinelli and I know he played well last season, but Rodrigo just has that winning mentality and I think he can really transform this team. And there we go, we have now just signed Rodrigo. But after signing him, our budget is now down to 2 million, which is why we are selling these players to raise our transfer budget. The next player I'm gonna sign is this absolute monster of a center back, Cisco Barrios. I think he's a regen of someone, but I'm not sure who. But yeah, he's 90 rated. Let's sign him up. And there you go, welcome to Arsenal, Cisco Barrios. Another player I'm gonna sign is Joao Neves. Like I said before, we need a winning mentality in this team, and he's already won the Champions League and the Ligue 1, so yeah, I think he'll be a very good addition to our midfield. The thing is, he's pretty expensive, so I think I'm gonna have to do a swap deal, and yeah, there's no problem with the contracts, and he's now here. Welcome to Arsenal, Joao Neves. Okay, our first team squad looks insane right now, but on our bench, we don't really have a backup striker, we also don't have a backup left winger, and we don't have a backup CDM, which is why we are bringing these players in as backups. Ooh, Man City have came in for Gabriel, and although he's 90 rated, I think I'm gonna accept this offer. I've also decided to sell David Raya. Now you guys might be wondering why I'm selling our defensive core, but the reason why is simple. I think that Gabriel deal was very good because now we can go ahead and sign our former center back, William Saliba. And there you go, welcome back to Arsenal, William Saliba. And to replace David Raya, I'm gonna go ahead and sign Donnarumma. Like I said, we need a winning mentality in our team, and I think this guy is just perfect for it. And here is our David Raya replacement. Welcome to Arsenal, Donnarumma. And yeah, honestly, this team looks insane. We have winners like Rodrigo, Donnarumma, and Joao Neves in our team, so I don't think we're gonna bottle any more trophies. We're gonna go ahead and win that Champions League and Premier League, I promise you. So yeah, let's go ahead and see how we're gonna do this season. Okay, we've made it to the end of the season, and looking at the Premier League team of the season, we have 7 players in it. We have Gyökeres, Rodrigo, Saka, Dimarco, Barrios, Timber, and Donnarumma. This is giving a lot of good signs, so let's see how we did this season. And yes, we have finally won the league with Arsenal. 87 points, 17 points clear of the second place, which is Manchester City. We also won the FA Cup, 3-0 win against Man City. Okay, we made it to the final of Carabao Cup, but we lost 2-1 against West Ham. I don't really mind this since we already won the Premier League and the FA Cup, and we have managed to make the final of the Champions League. Wait a minute, if we won the Premier League, the FA Cup, that means if we win this Champions League, we would have successfully completed the treble. Before we play the final, let's look at our stats. And Bukayo Saka, man, 45 goals and 13 assists. Rodrigo, what a season from him, 32 goals and 13 assists. Oh, Gyökeres, only 26 goals and 5 assists. I expected a little more from him, but I guess that's fine. Our new signings, Joao Neves, 16 goals and 12 assists. What a season. And look, even The Athletic is posting about this. Arsenal has been chasing a historic treble with the Premier League and FA Cup trophies already on the shelf. Now we just have to win this Champions League. And just look at our team for this final, man. Every player on the starting lineup is 88 rated or higher. I'm kinda nervous, man. I really want to win this treble, and let's see how we're gonna do. And there we go, we have successfully won the Champions League. Rodrigo scoring a brace, our new signings. I told you, he will bring the winning mentality to our club. And you know what that means? We have just won the treble. Look at our parade right here. The Champions League, the Premier League, and the FA Cup trophy on the bus. What a season, man. I told you our new signings will bring in that winning DNA, and look at us now. Arsenal, the best club in the world. And yeah, on that note, that will be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is my second video on FC25, and I think I'm really enjoying these kinds of content. So make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more of these types of content, because I'm really enjoying them. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.